Hey, it was good, Virgo. You don't have to be a Virgo sun sign for the messages. You can have heavy Leo and I'm always doing this, Libra in your chart. You don't have to though. You may resonate with these messages, you may not, pieces, parts, whatever. Either way, it's all good if you do or don't. It's all good. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. I'm getting Billie Eilish, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce her shit, but what song was it? I don't really know that song. I've heard of her music a little bit. Like I remember when she was, it's crazy when people come out and they be big for like 2 seconds, and then you don't hear them. I mean, I don't keep up with them to know, but that song, I don't know what that song is. I forgot it. I've heard it before. I think I saw the music video before. And yeah, anyways, okay. Maybe I have to look it up or, yeah, maybe I have to look it up or something. I don't know if she says like, duh. I forgot. Whatever. If you know the song, then shit. Let a bitch know. Anyways, what's good with you? Virgo placements. All right. Let's see. So, celestial or something about Celeste or celestial being or Celeste. I don't know what that, something about Celeste. I don't know that if that's a name or if that's something else. Some of you guys, somebody may have like a big truck, like a souped up truck, you or somebody else. Could be a Chevy or whatever. Let's see what's good. I really want to do something to my hair. Like, I want to get my hair done. I just don't know what, because not every, you can't easily find nice or really, because I like to find really good stuff. And it's hard to get some that you can bleach and it doesn't fuck up the curls and whatnot. That's only if I'm doing a leave out. But I really don't want to do a leave out, although I can. It doesn't bother me to do a leave out. It's just that I have fine hair and I have like this like thinning on my temples, so it's just like I don't care if I have a leave out or not. But if I don't have a leave out, I can use whatever hair I want. I'm just trying to figure out what I wanted to, how I want it to be, or what I want to do. Some of you guys can be thinking about that too. Maybe you want to get your hair done or something like that. Maybe you do your hair. But I definitely gotta do something because I'm tired. I just want to do something different. You can have Sag in your chart. I think that old girl, I think she's like a Sag or something like that, or a Scorpio or whatever. Some of you guys are like dreaming of the life you want or something like that, like manifesting or something. Anyways, it could be some shit going on at your job or with a woman or something like that at your job, or something like that. And you may be unfazed, like if you got other things that's on your mind. It's not entirely like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be that deep. Heck, it could be you. You can deal with a Libra or a Taurus, or you can be you can have that in your chart. Somebody can be going through some things, motherhood, or just like, you know, women, you know, is like, I would say women issues, but I don't know what that means. Yeah, you're happy, you're unfazed. I don't know what's going on, but somebody can be like, I don't know why whatever. So somebody could be going through like grief, loss. They can be depressed. They can be just discontent with something. Somebody can be discontent with themselves. Some of you guys, this could be a mother figure, child's mother, some woman, whatever. But it's like they're discontent with their self, their lives, how they look, all these things. And you're just like, you're not trying to hear it. You don't want someone to rub off on you, or you don't want someone's discontentment with their life and how they look and all these other things to make you feel, you know, so you start feeling that way or some shit like that. It can be a Leo, or you can be a Leo, you can be a cusper for sure. I feel like you're trying to remain happy, you're trying to stay vital, or whatever the case may be. This could be somebody online. It could be a lot of gossip going on. I'm about to say at the workplace. It could be a lot of gossip going on between friends or family or something like that, some group. This can also be like in a community, or a bunch of like catty people, or a bunch of unstable creatures. Maybe it could be that, something like that. But you could just be keeping yourself away from some females or some people. It don't have to be females entirely. If you're female, it could be. If you're a man, it could be. It doesn't matter. But it's like you're trying to stay away from a group of people, or just some people who are like, all they do is gossip. They're all lonely, all they do is gossip. They're all, you know, they're all like interested in scandals, or they're part of a scandal, or it's like they have imbalanced lives or something like that. Like they have imbalanced social lives, and they don't even social lives, and they don't even have, they're not even cool with each other. Like they can be talking about each other as well behind each other's back and shit. It's like you are isolating yourself from some people that are just like miserable, I'm guessing. People who are caught up in shit that you don't want to have any partakes in. You don't want to be caught up in that type of shit as well. You don't want to be caught up talking about other people, or being put in the middle of something, like almost as if you were part of it. You know, sometimes they say like that, birds of a feather flock together. So if you're like around them, even if you're not doing anything, they may, and something comes out, something comes up, somebody says something, whatever, next thing you know, you're getting looked at too, because you're with the group, or whatever the case may be. Not necessarily, but it could be for someone. So there's like a group of people where it's like, it's not really friends. Like people aren't really friends. They're not really family. They don't really, everything is real surface level, or just like BS. It's bullshit. It's like people aren't really fucking with each other like that, like they say they are. It's a lot of things where like somebody gives somebody something, and material things. I mean, it could be some other shit too, but that's not what I'm getting at. Or even feeling. It's like, it'd be a situation where people are like, you know, oh yeah, you know, you can borrow that, I'll loan you this, or you can get that, you can have it, whatever. But it's like people talk shit, or there's strings attached. It's not really, you know, people aren't really genuine or something like that. Some of you guys, this could be your own family members, or something like that, but something's not really genuine. It's like they'll make sure you remember this for the rest of your life or something if you're around them. They're going to make sure you remember, oh, don't forget, when I got this, when I gave you this and that. It's like, I thought that was because you cared, or, you know, whatever. I didn't know this was like some type of loan, or I didn't know this was a situation where you want something back. I mean, maybe they did say that. I don't know. It's almost as if somebody didn't really want to give it to you in the first place. I don't know what that's about. Or not just you, but this is like a group of people. This is like the shit that they do, or this is just some certain people. This is the shit that they do. And some of you guys are really staying away from that. You're really like, you're fine being happy over here or over there. You know, you don't want to be a part of that because it seems very fake, very insincere, very is it disingenuous? No. It's like non-genuine. I don't know if is disingenuous I think that's a word. Whatever. If it's not, oh well, you know what I mean. But yeah, I feel like people don't get treated fairly either. Some people in these groups or whatever, they feel like they're better than the other. So it's like it's real unstable. It's like people that's from different backgrounds as far as like finances and stuff like that. Why are y'all even hanging around each other? If you've met this person, they didn't have shit, why are you around them anyway? So you can just show off and show that you have something that they don't have. Why are y'all friends? What value is people bringing into each other's lives? Like, no, not these people. They like to be around people who have less so they can look like they're better, or just shit like that. And so these are people who are like insecure being around people who have what they have, because then they have to strive for more and be better, and it's just like, that's just too much, you know. This is too much. This could be online. This is something where you're just like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, and then Empress is up right now. So I feel like that's you. You're the one that's kind of got your back. Yeah, exactly. You got your back turned towards these other individuals, these people who, it's like you're separating yourself and you're isolating yourself from these people. You're unfazed about whatever the fuck they got going on, what they're talking about, because they're not really, they're miserable and shit. They're not really happy with their lives, and they don't really like, they just like having people around so that they can brag about what they have and make other people feel less than or some shit. Like, very miserable, very disingenuous, very, yeah, it's mad depressing, and you don't want anything to do with it. You could be sipping your tea over there and just kind of like staying out of shit or whatever. Definitely could be family or a family situation, doesn't have to be, but you can be beautiful. I don't know, you know, beauty is an eye to behold, all that shit. I don't fucking know. But you can be gorgeous, beautiful, abundant. You can definitely be in this feminine energy, divine feminine energy, whatever the case may be. You can be a mother. You can be pregnant. I mean, you can be glowing. It can be anything. And you got your back turned towards all this fake shit. You kind of just not even paying attention to it. It's like you don't really have energy for it, or you're not passionate about those things. You're not passionate about gossip and people talking about you. Like, you're not passionate about those things. You know that creates creativity blocks. So why would you be in something that's going to hinder you in any type of way? Yeah. Somebody is like, what's up? There's an older person, there's a King of Swords here. They're in reverse though. This person's a liar. I don't know what this is about. Somebody's like a liar. They be older than you. They're old enough to know better. This person's a liar. They bring chaos. This is the agent of chaos right here. Especially with this Hermit. Somebody here is an agent of chaos who's like discontent with their life. It's like a lot of, who the fuck are these? I don't know if these are your friends, family, or just people around you. You don't know them like that, but it's mad people who are like, you got one person who's like they're agent of chaos. It's like mad misery and just a bunch of like 5 of Cups energy with them around. Like, when it comes to people, it's like a lot of people don't really fuck with each other like that. They just around. I don't know, maybe it's another family or something like that. I don't know what's going on. Somebody could also be lying too, like, yeah, we just closed on this, that, and a third, and I got this and I got that, and we just bought this and blah 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 blah. But this person's either a liar or this person is not a good person. I don't like the King of Swords. That's one of my least favorite things to see is a King and a Queen of Swords reversed. I can deal with all the other ones because it's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. But the King and Queen of Swords, no, those people are like, that's something else. Yeah, so some of you guys could be leveling up at a job. you acquired some type of wisdom. You're using that, you're putting that to the test. Some of you guys are going to be moving on to something else here. So you can be definitely under contract. You can have a job where you're under contract and you're about to be done with that. Like maybe, or you're getting to a contract. I don't know about, whatever. But some of you guys, you could be, you could have went after this in like Capricorn energy. Not necessarily stepping on people's necks to get there, but more so, what are we doing again? Yeah, Virgo. More so of like, definitely doing what you have to do to climb your way to the top, to level up, to get to this next point. This could be this is like a business situation, to work for yourself or whatever the case may be. But some of you guys are definitely graduating here. This could be a new job where you're finally done with training. Training could have took weeks. It's not for everybody. Some of you guys, this is like something about tech as well. Some of you guys, this is about you learning a lot at a job, getting, like, maybe you're talented at what you do, whatever. This could be like you kind of mastering some type of skill, craft, whatever, when it comes to this job. My bad, I didn't mean to say that twice. When it comes to this job, so your contract could be up, or you're definitely, this could be schooling as well, but you're definitely you're experienced in something now. So some of you guys could be looking for something else, or you could be focused on something else now as to master. And that's your card too, with the Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Some of you guys can be wondering what you should do next. I'm sorry, my voice, all right. You can be a man. You can be a man. You don't have to be. But there could be, if you're a man, you could be a father, you can have your own business, or this could be a boss. Somebody is definitely like dependent on you, or there's definitely some type of like dependency here when it comes to a woman. Could be a mother, could be a Cancer, any water sign, or a mother figure. Somebody is like really needy. Now this could be a boss where they're really needy. They need you to do this, they need you to do that. It's like they want you to they depend on you for a lot of things. Is this person helpless? Like, what's going on? It doesn't have to be bad. What's up with this Queen of Cups in reverse? What's going on with this person? They could be the one that's depressed, and you're just like, yeah, I did say that earlier, like a mother figure, or some woman, or maybe a child's mom, whatever the case may be, maybe like depressed and like going through it for whatever reason. I don't know if somebody feels like a failure. They feel like they're not being, they didn't achieve something here. Maybe they're not getting recognized for, I don't know, some of you guys can have a mother or this, or whatever, somebody who feels like you don't recognize how dope or how nice or how great or how whatever of a mother, of a woman, of a whatever this person is. Or somebody feels like they failed you. What is up? What's going on with this? Maybe somebody didn't, it could be where somebody feels like they weren't really a part of you becoming this Eight of Pentacles graduation day shit. Like they weren't really there. Or they didn't like aid in you or support you entirely. It's almost as if like somebody didn't push you to become this great person. You kind of became this great person, and somebody feels like, fuck, I can't even say that they're not gonna say they're not proud, but they can't, it's almost as if they can't even say how they're so happy. It's like they can't be happy for it because they weren't really the person that pushed you to keep going, to do this, do that. They might not even done this when you were in school. They might have just been like, whatever, they might have not really been like there, if you know what I mean. Like they wasn't really, they could have been there. I don't know what I'm getting, what you call his mom. I mean, she was a good mom though. Angelica, what you call his mom on Rugrats, she was a really good mom. She just was really busy and worked a lot. So maybe she cared. Maybe you have a mom or whomever that really cared, but they just wasn't, they worked a lot. They were, they didn't really push you to do like excel and things like that in school. I'm not saying that you couldn't do that on your own or you didn't. Maybe you did still graduate. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you dropped out at a certain time and got your GED. Maybe you started acting out and doing other things, running streets, shit like that. And they didn't really they might have told you, that's a dumb thing to do, but they didn't really punish you for it. Like, getting your ass about it, like, that's not, they kind of just allowed you to live it out. Now, you could have been a hard-headed person, so maybe they're just like, you know what, fuck it. Whatever happens will happen, and you can't say that I didn't try. Who knows? Could have been like a tough love type mom. But now, I don't know. I feel like somebody, they can't really like, that shit look close. They can't really like celebrate. I'm not saying they can't, but they feel like they can't. Somebody feel like they can't really celebrate with you. What the fuck is that? Why is that shit so fucking low? Is that a helicopter? I think it is. Hold on. It gotta be, because it's real quiet. Oh no. What the fuck is that? That shit look weird, yo. Hell no. I think it was two helicopters, but they wouldn't be. Why are they that fucking close? And whatever. Anyways, let's continue. Heavy on the Cancer energy is here. It doesn't mean anything entirely, but you might have had a mom that can't really, they feel like they can't really celebrate your wins or celebrate with you because of how much you've pushed yourself to become X, Y, and Z, because they didn't really push you when you were younger to do better then. But you either pulled through and did better on your own, or, like as if you grew up young, or you kind of like went a different direction and was doing whatever you wanted, drugs, drinking, whatever, high school, middle school, anything, out there fucking young, all kinds of shit, and wasn't really, and maybe even like, getting into gangs and all kinds of shit, and they wasn't really like again, like I said, some of you guys could have been real hard-headed, but some of you guys, it was more so of like they kind of just allowed it. Maybe they thought you were just going through phases and they just let it play out, but maybe that was your cry for, not like cry, you know what I mean? It could have been like your cry for more discipline, or for somebody to really give a fuck. Maybe they care more about their job or whatever. I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but I'm not saying it was necessarily the best thing, especially when you have impressionable children at a certain age and that's going through like puberty and different things where they need someone to really get in their ass about shit to whip them, whip them into shape or whatever the case may be. But yeah, Chariot is here. Like, I feel like some of you guys are really successful, really ambitious. Somebody could be trying to figure out like, how the fuck did you get like this? Or this is you. This could be you that feels like this. Either way, somebody can be really needy and stuff, and really, possibly insecure, possibly emotionally unstable, possibly dependent on you for things that I guess they feel like they should be able to do. And this can definitely be financially as well. You may have somebody that you're taking care of, you're doing a lot for financially, and they feel like, damn, I should be, they feel like, damn, I should be, or you do, or whatever, I should be able to hold my own, I should be able to have something for them, and blah, 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 all that stuff. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so, I mean, this could be a father, mother, whatever. Heavy on the mom. But, I feel like some of you guys are just, maybe you're in the energy of forgiving someone for these things, or vice versa. Got Aries here, got Taurus. And I'm not, like, maybe that somebody was a good mom, or they did enough. They wasn't the worst person ever, but I guess they feel like, you know, since you don't really say much, or since you don't really be like, oh, thank you like so much for being a great this, that, and the third. So maybe they just need validation that you haven't, maybe they need validation. That could be where the insecurity lies. They need validation that they weren't the worst mom ever. Or worst, I'm getting heavy mom, but worst mom, worst dad, worst whatever, mother figure, because it might have been a grandma, it might have been anybody that, you know, that you were around or with or whatever. What's up with fed up? Let's see what's good. Go ahead and get up off your shit. 25 minutes, I thought I said 35. I was like, oh no. So you could be fed up with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy on the Aquarius. Why? It could be because they're like, this person is dishonest. This would be the same person that was, I don't know why, I feel like it's like fake flexing, but I have no clue. I don't know if this person is just, they are a liar or something. Yeah, I feel like you're ignoring somebody. You feel like they're a liar. You feel like they're dishonest. You feel like you can't trust them. You feel like some of these guys feel like somebody's a POS, or they stink or something. Like all you do is lay around and pick your belly button. I don't know. It's random as shit. That's not for everybody though. That's for someone, or vice versa. I don't know for who, but some of you guys really are. Yeah, some of you guys might have really had to take care of your mom, like even when you were younger. It's like you always was trying to hold things down or keep somebody from going under emotionally, or something like that, you know. So you could have it could be a heavy dependence thing, or a codependence thing when it's between you and your mom, or some woman or mother figure or some shit like that. And it's due to, it's not for everybody, but it can definitely be due to somebody not, maybe they was dating the wrong people. Maybe they were just like, if it was for the validation of a man. I don't fucking know. You might have felt like they were trying to always get under some other man so they can have like, you know, so they could feel like complete or something. I don't know. And then it just didn't work out, or it could be anything. But some of you guys are definitely fed up with somebody, and you're just like, you're ignoring this person. You could definitely have Leo in your chart, because Leo had something falling on deaf ears now, by now, and this could be the person that, you know, because this is you with the deaf shit. The four of cups at this point, you're just like la 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 whatever. And it could be because this person is always lying, or they're always making some shit up, or it's always this and that, you know, like, I don't know entirely, but it could be where you're just like, you're not having it, you don't want to hear it, you're frustrated with somebody. Why? Or you could be this King of Swords in reverse. That's just, you're the one that's fed up and frustrated and ignoring someone or ignoring people. Maybe you're being dishonest because you feel like, fuck it, ain't nobody else being, never mind, you just like, fuck it, I guess, and ain't nobody else being real, and everybody else is being, you know, lying and being dishonest and fake flex, and let me do the same thing. Maybe you're doing it as a mirror. You can have Pisces in your chart. You can be doing it as a mirror so people can see how they're acting, and they don't like what they see, that you're pretty much projecting back to them, or that you're mirroring, not really projecting, but mirroring back to them. They don't like that shit. They get mad at it, and you're like, exactly, this is how I fucking feel. How you feel right now is how I feel, because I'm doing what you doing, and you don't like it, huh? Shit don't feel too great, does it? Yeah, so some of you guys are definitely, you got your limits, and you're pretty much at your fucking limit with someone. Or you are at your limit. You could be past your fucking limit. Some of you guys may have like, you may have to get a house or some bricks or something like that, like power washed or something. It can have, I don't know if it's lime stains or grout stains or something like that, like green, I forgot, grime or some shit. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, it can also be where the frustration could just be coming from someone, because it's like too many delays. Somebody is like, they're delaying something maybe for you, or they're just delaying something, period. Or it's like always a fucking obstacle with a person. Like you gotta bend over backwards, or what's that fucking game you gotta play, fucking Jenga or tic-tac-toe, or what's that other one when you have to not connect four or anything like that, but the one where you put your right foot on blue and then your left foot on a green. I forgot what it's called. Not twister. I forgot what it's called. Shit. I've got whatever. You probably know what I'm talking about. But that's how I feel like that when it comes to a person, you gotta do shit like that just to get and it's too much. Some of you guys, this could be causing a lack of progress. Somebody could be the reason why something's not progressing, and you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, you're not progressing because of X, Y, and Z. This is you're at that point. You're the reason why shit's not progressing, not you. Maybe it is you. Somebody may feel like this about you and frustrated and fed up with you because you're the reason why shit's not progressing, or vice versa. You feel like somebody else is the reason why shit's not progressing and you're tired of the shit. Now, I will say in Leo's reading, you could definitely have Leo in your chart, but it's I don't know, something's just like, you're over it. You're over it. You're beyond frustrated with the person. This could be somebody who does drugs, whatever. They may need recovery. They may need to go and see somebody. They may need to go and see a psychiatrist or a therapist, something. They go to rehab. I don't fucking know. Deal with whatever the fuck it is they need to deal with. Because for you, it's kind of like, life keeps going on, and we can't sit here and stop the whole world for you. I'm not saying, you could be saying this to somebody, this is how you just feel, or vice versa. It's like, we can't stop the whole world just so you can catch up and get it together and get your shit together, whatever. Time waits for no fucking body, and they're not the exception either. I don't know if they think that everybody is on their time in the fucking whole world. Everybody, somebody can be a narc, I don't say it often, but maybe somebody feels like they're the only thing that matters in the whole fucking world. Everybody else's feelings and this and that and the third and problems don't matter. And that shit can be frustrating to you, because it's like, we all got issues, we all got problems, we all got drama, we all got this, we all got that. You're not the only one that, we're not going to stop. The whole world's not going to stop for you just because you got these problems that you just seem to not being able to figure the fuck out. So yeah, it's going to be a Gemini. Don't have to be. I feel like somebody has mental health issues. They need to figure that shit. They need to get it together, figure it out, find out what's going on, whatever the case may be, because I don't know if they feel ashamed to do this. It's embarrassing. What? I would rather, the embarrassing thing is being out with somebody who having a mental breakdown in front of hundreds of thousands, maybe even of people, and you're just like, what the fuck? It's like somebody having a big ass tantrum and they're 40 something years old. It's like, if you don't go and get your fucking health checked out and figure out where the fuck that's coming from, it's like you letting the shit linger for 3, 10, 12, 18 years. What are you doing? You know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe somebody's learning to cope with their new life. I don't know what that means. Maybe their new life is just different. Maybe something happened. I don't know if they lost something, lost money, lost a job, lost a business, I understand these things, but at some point we have to stop lying to ourselves and being dishonest with other people about where we at, how we feel, and all this other shit, and stop trying to fake flex and for the gram and for this and for all this other shit that don't fucking matter, and get real and be real with ourselves. Yo, I need help. I am fucking suffering, or I'm whatever. I don't know why somebody feels like they can't do that. But somebody needs to find help, and you're fed up with somebody because you're just find help and this person won't do it, or I don't know. Anyways, it's been real. I think I've been rambling enough, and 33 minutes is great to leave it off at. You can have Aries in your chart. You can have Cancer, I don't know why I said that. You can have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy on the Gemini. Cancer is here too. But the main thing is this King of Swords. That's the main shit I've seen. Now, some of you guys can have Aries in your chart. You can have Air in your chart. You can have Water in your chart, Cancer specifically, Gemini specifically, or you have Gemini chart. This is the signs. Gemini, Aries, Aquarius heavy too. Aquarius is definitely heavy. You're here too, because I put the King of Swords with Virgo as well. But you can also just be the one that's fed up. That's why you were in the King of Swords reverse. Or it's maybe you don't have really nice things to say about somebody, or say to someone. I ain't gonna say about them, just to someone, because it's at this point you motherfucking go off and they'd be like and clutch their fucking pearls and be like, how dare you, or Virgo. It's just like, what, you thought I wouldn't say anything? You thought I wouldn't fucking snap? You thought I would just be quiet and listen to you the whole time? 8 years of you constantly going on and on and on about where you're struggling, but you won't do anything about it. All that shit. Yeah. That's 8 years of me being fed the fuck up. Possibly, because, you know. Anyway, this has been real. I'm out.